We are live. Cool. Welcome everybody. It has been a minute. Unfortunately, some health circumstances have prevented me from doing some stuff. But right now, right in front of us, this Mad Stad windshield is what we are about to be testing. It's in the fully upright position right now, adjusted to go all the way up. If you remember before, I had a Parabellum tall, and what I loved about it was tall. What I didn't like about it was that it was not adjustable. So in summertime, I'd have to take it off and I would have to put on this little tiny, just like a little top clip. But it wasn't that it was a bad windshield, it just wasn't a versatile one. So I'm testing out this Mad Stad. Hopefully it doesn't become a guillotine. So that's one of the things that we want to check today. Another thing that's happening that's new too is inside of my helmet, the Scorpion, I've got the new Purple Panda mic, and I've never filmed before with my Scorpion helmet. So my hope is that it's a lot quieter, a lot calmer, and that you're not getting a lot of wind. I can already tell you right now at this speed, so we're doing about 40, but at this speed I'm out of the buffer zone. I'm out of that wobbly wind zone, but we're going to take it all the way down to the beach and see what happens. So we're going neighborhood speed like 20 to 40, then we're going to go like 25 to 50 on this next road, and then we're going to maybe touch 60, 65 when we get down to the highway. But I wanted to try just a little variety of road, see what we got going on with how it handles the wind. I will say, I can already tell you right now, one thing that is different, noticeably different, is on the bottom there is more of an updraft coming from the bottom, like it would lift your shirt up. Let's go this way and just U-turn. Sorry, I'm sorry. I know that looks very unprofessional of me, but this light will never ever go. But it'll kind of give that wind effect, like if you were wearing a t-shirt, it would lift your t-shirt up. You'd probably get some Mardi Gras beads. Okay, so where are we at? 50. Everybody knows your bike. If it says 50, you're probably doing 43 or 45. Now we're probably actually doing closer to real 50, and it's not turbulent. I like this. I'm one of those people, so from where my eye height is right now, it's not in front of my eyes, it's just below my eyes. It's probably about where my teeth are, as far as where the height of it is. So I'm seeing pretty well over it, and it's deflecting pretty well over my head. So yeah, this is great. One of the things that kept me from taking this bike out to a lot of trails, besides being sick, which is also one of the things that's kept me from making videos for a long time, but besides getting sick, one of the things that kept me from going out to trails was having to either fully remove a screen or riding out there and just dealing with the wind. I didn't want to deal with the wind for that long, and kudos to anybody that doesn't mind the wind, but to me, man, I could not do wind for, you know, an hour going up to some trails and then an hour back. It kind of like I'd already had the piss taken out of me by the time I got to the trail. Oh yeah, I like this. It's like I can carry on a conversation. So also some other news, I got a V-Strom 650. Obviously my channel is not like big enough to have some surprise and like oh, tune in next week to see the new bike. No, I got a V-Strom 650 for very cheap, and I wanted something with ABS that was safe for the kids. Fantastic bike. I'm going to be doing a full review on that, but one of the things that I'm considering for that bike is this same brand of windshield. So this is my initial reaction to it. I have not driven with this yet. You're seeing my reaction in real time to how much I like it. Another thing that I want to say while we're reviewing, I know you're here for the Mad Stad. If you do own a DR650, I've talked about these Warp 9 controls, the 3-finger controls. So like the jury was kind of out on them for a while. I wasn't sure if I liked them or not. I love them. I don't think I could ever do any other controls on the DR650 at this point now, honestly. They're fantastic. But that road that we went on right there, so we had like some few just like gentle curves. God, it's smooth. It's not as wide as the Parabellum. I feel like it's a little more narrow than the Parabellum. I do feel wind tucking into my armpits and shoulders a little more, but where it should be protecting you, it's so smooth. So I'm in a taller calm pocket of air, but I'm in a narrower calm pocket of air. So that is one advantage that the Parabellum has. Also, another advantage that the Parabellum did have, and this is somebody that if you just want the dedicated protection, that Parabellum would protect down here, some deflectors. You may, if you're somebody that rides in really, really inclement weather, like very, very cold weather, I would say look for some sort of kit or wind deflection maybe right here. I don't know how much of a difference this could make, but Meyer has that air cooling piece too right there that might block a little bit of wind from coming up. Okay, we're nearing the highway right now, so we're about maybe 1.5 miles from the highway, if that. It might actually just be 1. And my apologies if the mic sounds bad. So this is my first time trying this setup. I'm hoping that it sounds nice and quiet, but I'm hoping you're also not hearing like deep, heavy breathing from like leukemia breath. But hopefully I'm picking up just good quality sound and not any bad sound. Oh man, I know that they're driving that nice speed limit, but I sure do love leaning into this turn right here. But I do respect them for taking their time. I'm not gonna, you can't knock anybody for doing that, for being safe. I love the luggability of this bike. Anybody ever has questions about should they buy a DR650? This is the mother of all dual sports. Don't let that 17-inch wheel issue bother you. There are so many tires now. You know, when I bought the bike, I got a little bit scared about that, but because they make the KLR and the DR, there's plenty of 17-inch dual sport wheels. I mean tires. But plenty of tire options. And in fact, that's an upcoming video as well as the V-Strom videos. Man, does it feel good to be back. Oh, I was down and out there for a minute. I tried to be ambitious when I was installing this. Now the install, yeah, for the install though, it was very quick. I started to film it and realized that I forgot to push a certain button that's red. It says record on it. So anyway, it's literally just a matter of disconnecting your blinkers. You pull those out, you pull this cowling off, disconnect your blinkers, disconnect the brackets. You connect these new pieces right here to the bracket, and then you just screw these in right here. It's very, very simple. There's not really much of a tutorial needed, because on the scale of difficulty, 1 out of 10, I would rate it like maybe a 1.2. Here we go. Let's see what we got. We've either got a guillotine or we've got a nice, clean, cool pocket of air. Let's see. This is the Gulf of Mexico. So where you're looking right now, if you follow the Weather Channel, the hurricane that just came through would have been that direction. So Florida would be this way, and then obviously like Louisiana would be that way, and we're sandwiched right in between. And we're gonna go away from the sun because I don't know how well this Hero is gonna do going into the sun. It is an 8 and it is older tech. But yeah, so far this is doing good. Look at this though. I don't like that at full extension. It's a little loose. I might need to tighten these up right here, just maybe for shipping. I will probably cinch everything down a little bit more. Maybe possibly use some thread lock, like some blue thread locker, not red of course. See what we got. Pretty please light, there we go. I'm excited. All right, I'm gonna head on out. Okay, so man, wow. Okay, I feel, yeah, it's the quietest I've ever heard my DR at this speed ever. It says we're indicated, I'm not gonna say what it says we're indicated at, but it's highway speed. But man, oh, that's a nice calm pocket of air. Let me make sure we're okay to switch lanes here. Start slowing down a little bit. Yeah, I could do some time on the road. I could get on the highway for sure with that. Oh my God, okay. Big win. We got a little festivities going on down here. Yeah, wow, okay. So I would, oh man, that's a tough one to say. This is definitely better wind protection than the Parabellum overall. It's just narrower. But the fact that I can adjust it, man, if I was deciding, I would pay that little bit of extra money to get the Mad Stad. Some Jeepers Creepers. Dude, nothing, I love how light this bike is, just right over the track. Alright, now we're going to put some ethanol free in here. I got to run some seafoam because she's been being sick has caused her to have to sit for a while. But I'll fill this tank up and then run a tank, get home, put some seafoam, run a tank of gas with seafoam in it. Of course, ethanol free though. But yeah, a few updates. Love the Cherubies, love the Warp 9, and this is like a Christmas miracle right here. This thing is awesome. Perfect timing putting it in for fall too. And then when summer comes, I'm going to drop it down and it's going to be around the height of like those Parabellum shields that you normally see. Okay. Nope, come on, nope. There we go. I love the thumper acceleration. Let's get us some gas. Well, I say buy it. If you stuck around this long, my last video I was at 415 subscribers. I'm at 451 right now, so if you like learning about these little parts and knickknacks for the DR and also the soon-to-be adventure bikes I'm going to compare it to, definitely like and subscribe. And to everyone watching, thank you very much. Have a great day and see you soon.